Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I feel like I was just live. I kind of lose track of where I've gone live, how many times I've gone live. So, what I wanted to talk about today are the four simple things that people can do in leveraging LinkedIn to create income. And it's not difficult. It's not challenging. It's not time consuming. It's very simple. So, as you jump on, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some people that you feel need to see this and share this video. And in the description of this live is a direct registration link to our free 5-day LinkedIn intensive. It's called Amateur to Expert in 5 days on LinkedIn. We start next Monday. It's from the 22nd to the 26th. It's from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, live and recorded, Monday through Thursday. Friday is from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern because it's the weekend. So I see some people jumping on. Marianne, great to see you coming on. Elizabeth, good to see you again, coming in from Toronto. So we have Hamilton, we have Toronto. So again, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Please tag some people, share this video. And again, if you have not yet registered, the link to register is in the description of this live. Or just type I do. And I will send you the registration link myself so you can enjoy. And again, just to clarify, it's an hour of training with myself and Nancy every single night next week. You get a workbook for accountability. There's a private Facebook group that you're going to be a part of. There's going to be prizes given out every single night for those that participate and are on there live. We're nearing in 400 people registered. It's not too late. You can still register. And again, we're going to go over the optimization of your profile, building the right kind of network, messaging and closing sales, providing value-added content, and creating a 20-minute routine. Dawn's coming in from Vermont. Good to see you. We got Massachusetts in the house. Good to see everybody jumping on. Again, say hi and where you're coming in from. It is amazing. Yes, we are going to be diving deep. It's going to be great. It's something that you should share with your teams. It's going to be a deep dive and deep look into foundationally what people need to do on LinkedIn. And all those people seeing their business is worth the effort. Yes, absolutely. Great to see Randy coming in from Albany. So again, if you want to register for next week's 5-day intensive, it's free. The link is in the description. So what I'm going to go over today are the four things. You do these four things on LinkedIn, you will turn it into a revenue generating machine. And we got Jamaica in the house. Love seeing everyone coming in from all over the world. Again, type in I do if you would like to join the free 5-day intensive next week, or use the link in the description of this. So let's dive in. So number one, the first thing that you need to do to turn LinkedIn into a revenue generating machine is to optimize your LinkedIn profile from top to bottom. Now, what does that mean? So again, people have profiles on LinkedIn. There's many people that I talk to that say, you know, I have a profile, I started it years ago, but I haven't done anything with it since. So what people need to know and understand is when Microsoft, who is a cybersecurity and technology company, bought out LinkedIn about 5 years ago, they embedded search engine optimization on our profiles, which is SEO, meaning if you want to get more traction, not just on LinkedIn, but if you want to get traction on Google and Yahoo and Bing, you need to make sure that you have every section of your profile filled out with keywords, not phrases. And this is the mistake that a lot of people make on LinkedIn. They'll have phrases like, I help people achieve and do this in their headline. No. You want keywords. LinkedIn actually shows you, if you click on the amount of profile visits. So if anyone goes to their LinkedIn profile and you have your dashboard, it'll show you how many searches you've appeared in, how many people viewed your last post if you made one, and how many people visited your profile. Here's the cool thing. When you click on the amount of profile views you've had in the last 7 days and you scroll down, LinkedIn will actually show you the keywords that people put into the search engine to find you. Not key phrases, keywords. So you have to think about, who is my ideal client? Who is my ideal avatar, right? So type in the chat box, from a professional standpoint, the people that you want to work with, the people that you want on your teams, what are their professional backgrounds? Who is your ideal client from a professional standpoint? Type in the chat box, who is your ideal client from a professional standpoint? So on my profile, it says best-selling author, podcaster, speaker, LinkedIn lead generation, business growth, marketing, branding. Those are all keywords of searches that I want to appear in. So making sure that you have keywords fluttered throughout your profile, in your headline, in your experience section, in your about me or summary section. Everything needs to have those specific keywords. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, if you're jumping on late, please do still say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some people, share this video. But also, if you would like to register for the free 5-day LinkedIn Intensive beginning next Monday, a week from yesterday, at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, live and recorded, type in I do or use the link in the description of this video to register. So we got some yeses. Awesome. Yes, yes, good. So valuable. Thank you. Now, the other thing is you need to make sure not only do you have all of those sections filled out, but you need to make sure that everything is written in, especially with your About Me section, in first person. So that About Me section should not be third person, it should be first person. But be very descriptive as you can in everything that you have on your profile. So the first step is optimizing your profile. Number two, build a quality network instead of a quantity network. Build a quality network instead of a quantity network. So you'll see a ton of people on LinkedIn that have huge followings. Now, just to talk about it plain and simple, those are vanity metrics. They don't mean anything, and they don't define if someone is successful or not. So people may look at my account and see that I have almost 27,000 connections, and they're like, oh my God. I know people that have a couple 100,000 followers, and it doesn't mean that they're more or less successful, but it's all vanity metrics. I have been very, very careful and specific and very clear with who I'm connecting with on LinkedIn. Now, you want a quality network. You don't want a quantity network. You could get to 30,000 connections like that if you wanted to, but if they're not the right people in your network, it's not going to make a difference. So there's two tips that I give people. If you're connecting with people on LinkedIn, they have to fit into two connection buckets. Bucket A, they have to be a potential client, customer, business partner, consumer. Who is that ideal person? Don't connect with people if there's not that ideal connection point there. You want to fill your pipeline and connections in LinkedIn of people that you'd actually be able to resonate with and talk to and have a relatable conversation with. So the first bucket, they must be that client or customer or business partner avatar. The second bucket is a power partner. Now, what I see a lot of people doing wrong is they're going after the sales all the time. They're just in sales mode all the time. Sell, 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 pitch, 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 sell, pitch, sell, pitch, sell, pitch. That's it. And they're not doing the most important thing, which is building relationships. If you really want to succeed in business, you're going to stop scrolling and trolling on Facebook and Instagram, and you're going to start connecting and networking with people on LinkedIn. Plain and simple. You will never, ever achieve the level of success that you want to if you are scrolling and trolling all day, every day, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out on Facebook and Instagram. It is a fact. Now, I am 100% active on Facebook and Instagram every day. But for the purpose of being visible and having my brand in front of people's faces. Where the magic happens for what I do is on LinkedIn. That's where I'm connecting, I'm messaging, I'm having networking calls, I'm doing speaking presentations, I'm networking. Your network is in direct correlation to your net worth. If you have a small network, it's a small net worth. But if you end up growing a fruitful and quality network, you will have a fruitful and quality net worth. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. So they have to fit into one of those two buckets, a power partner to network with, or your ideal client, customer, business partner, consumer. Have to fit in one of those two buckets. If they don't connect with them and don't accept the connection request from them. Plain and simple. Do not. Now, again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi, tag some people. Abso-fucking-lutely. I love it. Tag some people, share this video. And again, what I want you to understand is everyone has the God-given potential and ability to succeed in their business. It's up to you if you're going to do it. I said this back in January when we did our first intensive. Nancy and I both said this. If you focus on LinkedIn this year and you go all in with it, you build out your brand, you become visible, you become that authoritative expert, it's game over. Game over. So that's number 2. Number 3, now that you have your profile optimized, you're building a quality network, you must message people the right way to close and create more sales. Message people the right way to close and create more sales. Now, that does not mean having any automated software just blast out messages. No, you're going to have to take the time and you are going to message each new connection individually by hand. That can be a written message. It could be a voice message. It can be a video message, however you want to connect with them on LinkedIn. Now, I've gone over something before called the magic formula. And this is a 3-step process to crafting a message, and I'm going to do it with you guys right now. It's very, very easy. Step 1 is you mention the person's name. Very easy. Hey, Randy, great to be connected to you. That's it. Step 2, I call lowering the drawbridge, where the middle part of that message is where you are creating that relatability between you and that person. So they're reading that message and they're like, oh, that makes sense. Now I know why Scott is reaching out. We have this in common. It could be college. It could be a company you worked for, a job title. So I would say, hey, Randy, great to be connected to you. I noticed that you also had a wellness background, as I do. Would love to hop on a call or a Zoom to learn more about each other and talk about how we can support one another here on LinkedIn. Now, I've done 2 things. Number 1, I've bridged the gap, right? I've lowered the drawbridge so when Randy is reading that message, she's going to be like, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. I get it. Scott's got a wellness background. I got a wellness background. That's why he's reaching out. Why not connect with him? The third and final part is you finish with something called a CTA, a call to action. Questions lead to answers. Statements lead to nowhere. And as the old saying goes, you have to ASK to GET. You have to ask in order to get. So I would simply finish with, do you have any time this week or next week for a call? That's it. State the person's name, reason for reaching out, lowering the drawbridge, creating that connecting point between you and that person. And then finishing with a call to action. If you feel you can do that, type I can in the chat box. Also, if you're coming on the replay, #replay, please comment along. I love going back and interacting. And again, please say hi and where you're coming in from if you haven't done so yet. If you haven't yet registered for the 5-day free LinkedIn intensive, which is going to be all this and more. Use the link in the description of this to register or type in I do, and I will send you the link to register. Now, fourth and final. And not that the other 3 are not important, but this final one is big. Because it's the one that truly trips people up. It just trips them up. They overthink it. It's just one of those things where they get paralyzed. But if they get a handle on it, it's game over. Game over. And that is provide value-added content. Do not socially sell. Provide value-added content and do not socially sell. So what does that mean? So social selling is this 2020 into 2021 buzzword, right? E-commerce, socially selling. It's another way to mask network marketing. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put out what we do. We're just going to be open about it. Listen, there's social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and then there's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is in a league of its own. You can't compare it to any other social media platform because there's nothing else like it. It has the highest organic engagement. It has the highest organic visibility. It has the highest organic reach of any social media platform out there. And the content that is being provided on LinkedIn is one of the reasons why. But it has to be value-added content. Content that educates. Content that informs. Content that leaves people better, wanting to come back for more. So we fall into this place and space where, you know what? I'm doing this on Facebook and Instagram. I'm just going to put it out on LinkedIn too. Couldn't be more wrong. The rule of thumb. Whatever you're posting on Facebook and Instagram is what you don't post on LinkedIn. Because people always say, well, what should I post on LinkedIn? Not what you're posting on Facebook and Instagram. So, how-to posts, list posts. So someone said, how do you feel about posting affiliate content and influencer campaigns on LinkedIn? So not selling my services, selling other data products that are innovative and awesome. I don't recommend that. Affiliate marketing is the same thing. So what LinkedIn likes best, are people that educate and inform. Whether that's through a post, giving people tangible tips and takeaways, how to. So I did a post today on LinkedIn based off of a video I did on Monday, the 5 posts to never put out on LinkedIn, educating my audience. If you're not, here's the thing, engagement isn't everything, but if your content is falling on deaf ears, LinkedIn is saying, listen, we don't like what you're putting out there. Start putting out better content. We're going to start showing it to more people. It's that simple. So when you're looking to provide content every single day on LinkedIn, again, it has to educate. It has to inform. Here's the thing. Going back to the person that said, how do you feel about posting affiliate content and influencer campaigns on LinkedIn? When people start posting content from the point of view, I call it the DSP, the driver side perspective, things that I want to post about. I want to post about my affiliate content. I want to post about my influencer campaign because it's what I want to post about and it's what I want other people to see. You always want to do things from the PSP, the passenger seat perspective. What do people need to hear right now? And again, the views are great, but it's not what LinkedIn wants. Again, you're getting views, but I always talk about, listen, people, and I just want to be clear with everyone. It's not my way or the highway. But the success that Nancy and I continue to have is based on this genuine principle. Showing up each day, leaving people better without expecting anything back in return. And what that means to me is making sure my content leaves a thumbprint for someone else to follow something to improve their business, whether they work with me or not. That is just my belief. I will never tell people this is what they have to do. Everything I teach on LinkedIn, from the companies that I work with to the keynote speeches I give, I'm a suggestive person. Success leaves clues. So what I always suggest to people is what works for me. But you can read article after article. How-to and list posts get 2 to 3 times better organic engagement, reach, and post engagement, meaning it leads to conversations, than anything else you could ever put out there. So if you really focus on educating and informing the best way that you can through video content, which is number one on LinkedIn. Number one. And I actually did a LinkedIn Live the other day on how to become a LinkedIn Live producer. It's not difficult. You just have to start producing regular video first. If you just post 3 days a week on LinkedIn, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, educate and inform, whether that's in post form, article form, video form, do a poll, see what your audience wants. Again, everyone has their own way, methodology, and technique of using LinkedIn. And I'm not saying that they're all wrong. Everyone has a way of doing things to serve and help those around them. Listen, I was talking to another LinkedIn coach the other day. And she said to me, she goes, I just have to ask you a question. She said, I've never seen anyone on LinkedIn that has as many recommendations as you. I said, what do you mean? She goes, I went to your profile and you have close to 450 written recommendations. How did you get all those recommendations? I said, I've worked with a lot of people. That's what I do. I get people results. All I'm doing, and here's the thing, I just teach people what I do every single day. Any of my clients will tell you what they're learning from me is what I do every single day. And I love polls. Polls are the absolute best. Love polls. I do them once a week because polls on LinkedIn are great because it's market research. You can ask your audience a question about something you want to know something about, and then you can build content back around it, answering what they're struggling with or what garnered and got the most votes. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate that. So the fact of the matter is that these 4 things, optimizing your profile, building a quality network instead of a quantity network, messaging people properly and providing value-added content, those 4 things are the secret ingredients to the ultimate recipe of how to succeed on LinkedIn. And again, if anyone has not yet registered for our free 5-day LinkedIn intensive that begins Monday the 22nd through Friday the 26th, the link to register is in the link of this video, or just type in I do and we can send it to you. If you're coming on the replay, #replay. So again, optimize your profile, build that quality network instead of the quantity network because the quality leads to the quantity. Make sure that you message people the right way because that will lead to more business and sales. I promise you. And add value-added content every single day instead of socially selling. It will absolutely work. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you to everyone that came on here live and contributed to this live. You made it that much better. I love when people engage and interact and share their feelings. It makes what I do that much more meaningful. So I couldn't do what I'm doing without all of you. You're amazing. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.